Can you dig it, sucker?
You're listening to the Hall of Fame. Here's Booker T and Brad Gilmore.
Because there was a post-fight after the post-fight press conference, and it involved allegedly, let's just say allegedly to cover everybody's tail here.
Yeah.
It involved allegedly the Elite, collectively known as the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, and then Ace Steel and CM Punk. I can read to you the account of what happened if you would like, Book. You want to know what happened?
You can give me a brief synopsis. How about that?
I'll give you a brief synopsis. It says, this is according to Fightful Select, after the scrum, the Young Bucks were approached Punk's locker room, and CM Punk wasn't answering the door because he had been in a long, bloodied match finished with an emotional scrum. The Bucks were to
wait a minute. So let me paint this picture. So the Young Bucks go to the locker room. They banging on the door. Boom, 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 boom. CM Punk. Boom, 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 boom. Punk, you in there? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, keep it going.
The Bucks were said to pound it on the door with claims that they eventually kicked the door down.
Just bam, just almost like a home invasion type. Bam, just kick the door in.
Kick the door in.
And bum rush CM Punk.
Now let me say this is CM Punk and Ace Steel's side of the story, allegedly. Ace Steel's wife was in the room, which is what Steel had told people set him off and made him go ballistic. He started throwing chairs and even ended up biting someone. The claim made from him was that he was looking out for his wife above anything else. Omega didn't seem nearly as upset initially, but then things got out of hand when he ended up getting bitten by Ace Steel. We're told the fight was a very long altercation and that all the talk back and forth did not stop after the brawl. CM Punk, during the brawl, is rumored to have injured his tricep.
That's enough right there. First of all, and I'm not playing. Who the hell is Ace Steel? I'm serious.
Woo!
I'm not playing, man. I don't want no heat for that. Is he a worker?
Ace Steel, yeah. He's I don't think he's on the show. I think he's a producer backstage, but he's also the guy that trains CM Punk.
Okay, great. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to figure. I didn't want to diss nobody or nothing, but I wondered, is he a worker? Is he one of the guys that was on the pay-per-view or what? You know what I mean? Because this is the first time I've heard of Ace Steel. It's a lot of stuff, man. That's a lot of stuff right there as far as, you know, if the altercation actually went down like that. Hey, man, you know, no cameras was around. You know, that kind of like make it has a little bit more feel that, you know, perhaps it was real. They did show the security guard exiting the stage, right? Perhaps when it was happening.
Running to the back.
Yeah. I think I saw something like that. But hey, man, if they didn't shoot it, you know, it got a real feel to me. I don't know how serious the fight got. I don't know how, you know, heavy the confrontation was or anything like that. I heard somebody got a black eye. I don't know how someone got a black eye. I heard somebody got hit with a chair too. I heard that too. So
I think it was Nick Jackson, I believe, was hit with a chair and got a black eye.
Yeah, man. You got to. How do we fix this? How do we fix it? What do we do? What do we do now? I think that's the question right there. I think that's the question. Somebody got to step up and do something, and they're gonna have to do it quick because they're in a situation that I can almost imagine that they wouldn't have never imagined being in 3 years in, having these kind of problems.
These are major issues. These aren't, oh, hey, these two guys don't like each other. Because, Book, you know, you've worked in this industry for a very long time. And I think anybody watching this stream right now, either if you're in the United States, if you're around the world, you have worked with somebody who you do not like, who is
Yeah.
not at the top of your Christmas list every year, right? But your job, the thing that you were hired for, the thing that they pay you money for, isn't to like everybody in the locker room. It's to do your job, right? And go ahead.
People can say what they want to say about Batista and I, and the altercation him and I had back in the day. It was a serious altercation, as serious as any altercation could ever be, seriously. But it was not one day that I didn't think that I couldn't work with Batista. It wasn't a day that I ever thought like that. It was like, okay, we had an altercation. It was a fight. I think I got my respect out of it. I think he realized, hey man, maybe I shouldn't talk to Booker T a certain way, and we it was like water under the bridge. It was one of those type of deals, but it wasn't like, to this day I'm holding animosity for him because of him and I had an altercation. And that's where it's different with something like this. It's like a personal thing. You know what I mean? It's like a personal thing to where you got to figure out. That's why I say it's going to be hard to get past it, because just listening to some of the words that were said in the press forum, it makes me as a worker that's on the roster feel a certain way. And we got to go to catering together. We got to talk with each other. We got to go over matches together. We got to come up with ideas. It could get real, and you're not going to be doing that with I was listening to how he said him and John Moxley got some kind of feel a kinship because of they went through something as well as Castagnoli. Work. You're not going to be able to work with those guys. That's not going to work. You're not going to just be able to work with WWE guys and be happy. You know what I mean? So that's not going to work. So I'm just trying to figure out where does this thing end at the end of the day. Can you dig it, sucker?
You're listening to the Hall of Fame. Here's Booker T and Brad Gilmore.
What's up, this Booker T, two-time Hall of Famer. I know you're checking out the shine, checking out the gloss. I want to thank you guys for checking out Row on YouTube. Hey, don't forget to click and subscribe to check out all the latest content right here each and every week. Now, can you dig that, sucker?